Have you ever been stranded on Mars and people thought you were dead, but then you were an astronaut, so you were super smart and you had really good problem-solving abilities and you had to figure out a way to try to survive on Mars? Well, if that's you, your name is probably Mark Watney from this freaking awesome book. I know I use technical terms there to describe how good this book is, but this for me is a definite five-star book. Loved every second of this book. This is The Martian by Andy Weir, and of course, it does follow the story of Mark Watney, an astronaut who is wounded when they are trying to abort his team's mission to Mars. Everyone thinks he's dead, but he is not, and he has to survive on the barren planet Mars all by his lonesome, using only his wits and the supplies left after the ship they used to return to orbit is gone. This book is the best feeling about puzzles. This book gives you the puzzle of how will he eat, how will he travel, how will he breathe, all that good stuff. And it doesn't make you do the math, it doesn't make you do the thinking. He does the thinking for you. The book gives you really just long enough to understand there's a problem, and then by the next page, Mark is figuring out that problem. And that creates a very satisfying loop for this read. It's just super enjoyable. I wanted to jump for joy at times. I wanted to cry at times. I wanted to be on the surface of Mars with Mark for a lot of the times because he's a funny dude. The way people come together to try to help this man is very cool and touching. It's just very well written too. I enjoyed. It wasn't one of those things where I'd say, "Oh, this is this guy's first novel." You got to throw away a few things and kind of suspend some criticism because it's his first one. I just thought this book was really good all around. There's some extremely complicated concepts and technical jargon in this book, but Mr. Andy does help us with that very well, and you end up not really being confused about any of it, especially because Mark Watney through the book is telling you, hey, don't worry about the math, don't worry about the terms, just know x plus y equals b, and that's all you need to know. If you like sci-fi but you're not really into like the shooty laser alien world kind of sci-fi, the kind of grounded near future sci-fi, this is for you. That's one reason I liked it as well, is because when it comes to sci-fi, I'm not a big sci-fi guy. Aliens and lizard planets and laser guns and all that stuff doesn't really appeal to me. Now, mech suits and robots and stuff does appeal, so who knows what I really like. But normally I like a grounded sci-fi, and this one is extremely grounded. But anyway, very good book. If you've read it, talk to me about it. If you haven't, go read it.